I will always forever love that theme. Really good theme, man.
Oh yeah,
Dude, the Remy trilogy had great songs.
absolutely. All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back at it with another Asylum show, episode 179. Yeah, so there was a couple of topics that we were originally going to talk about on the previous show, but we weren't able because the show was so damn long. Because there was a couple of people that left, so we didn't get a chance to. Plus, it was really late too. So, yeah. So I could pretty much almost guarantee you that Remington won't be joining us tonight because he had some kind of emergency. It's not a big deal. I mean, with some back, he pulled a muscle, so he probably won't be joining us tonight.
Oh,
yeah. So he's probably just chilling right now. But anywho, either way, we're here. So we got some topics for tonight. Let's see what we got. We got Talk is Jericho with Thunder Rosa. We got a fun topic. We got a mystery topic. We got the third party topic. We got the Spike Lee topic. The Torres topic. The Ryback topic. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah. We got the release topics, and that's it.
Let's have a Ryback. I'm really interested in this topic.
Oh great, we gotta do Ryback.
Yeah.
Feed me more money.
Well, when it comes to this topic, it's feed me death. But yeah. This guy has completely lost it. So let me go ahead and pretty much read what this is. So it's Ryback. The world would be a better place without Dave Meltzer. Okay. Yeah. Right. So Dave Meltzer recently took a lot of fire from Miro. The Wrestling Observer newsletter writer was called out on several points, like only getting information from stooges in the WWE office. Ryback followed his friend Miro with an opinion of his own. The big guy took a direct shot at Meltzer by calling him the most dangerous kind of mark there is. He also said the world would be a better place without him. Okay, so I guess this is so this is quote. I firmly
go ahead.
I firmly believe the world would be a better place without Dave Meltzer. He is the most dangerous kind of mark there is and puts out lies for profit, creating hate for people he dislikes. He makes money off other deceased marks, but does it in a horrible way.
I just want to say, before you continue, that was a tweet that he did before he deleted the original tweet. Everything you said was facts, except these words that he took out. Words he took out was 6 feet under.
Wow.
So you want him to basically die. And
Yeah,
that's
look,
just
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's just crazy, man. Like I was never big on Dave Meltzer. Like I never got the whole appeal of him. He's just a reporter. He just does his 5-star thing, whatever. I'm not really into that. But even so, it's like that still doesn't give you the right to say stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, so that's the part. Yeah, that's the part that I didn't see. Yeah, Robert said, yeah. So I firmly believe the world would be a better place with Dave Meltzer 6 feet under.
Now, do
Well.
Ryback and Dave Meltzer have history? Like, did he have beef before or something?
Not that I know of, but from what I'm gathering, what he's basically saying is Dave Meltzer, puts out fake news for money or something to that effect.
Mm.
You know what, Ryback? I'm not big of a fan of Dave Meltzer either. But you didn't have to go that.
Yeah,
You
you really
didn't
had
have to go to that extreme. You didn't have to go that far.
Yeah, and even that was true. It was like, yeah, you gotta calm down.
This is the kind of thing. Oh boy, this is the kind of thing that drives these people. And when I mean by people, I mean the fans. Because we've noticed, I've noticed, certain comments from these people, and it is beyond the most pathetic comments you ever see on social media. It's ridiculous.
But do you see some comments from the tweet that Ryback tweeted?
I mean, it's like comments about stuff like pertaining to death and this, that, and the other. Like that's the type of stuff that I'm talking about.
Oh,
and Jordan, I'm sure you've seen some of these people too who talk about either it's the wrestlers or about people on YouTube or whatever the case, talking about wishing death upon them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing is, I get it, or I could see fans doing stuff like this or saying stuff like this. But for a pro wrestler to say, now you don't have to be the biggest fan. I mean, I don't keep up with. Here's the thing: I don't keep up with Dave Meltzer, so I don't really know shit when it comes to what Ryback is saying. When it comes to profiting off of unquote other marks, so I don't really know the history on that. Well, I'm not, in depth on that, but when it comes to pretty much wishing death, this is the kind of thing that drove these people online. This type of thing. So
yeah, it's like you're taking it too far, Ryback. This comes from a guy, because I actually liked Ryback. I actually thought he was pretty cool.
I don't know why.
I just liked him. I thought he was pretty cool.
He fucking
I like
sucks.
It's my opinion.
Your opinion sucks dick.
Damn. Wow. But anyway, yeah, I don't like what he said. He shouldn't have said that. I mean, it's fine if you don't like Dave Meltzer. It's whatever. But to say, I wish him to be 6 feet under, that's going too far. Like, you're doing too much. Like, if you didn't kill anybody or rip anybody, you shouldn't say that.
Yeah, it's I'm not, for me, I'm not a big John Cena fan, either. But
Yes, you're.
I'm not gonna wish death on him just because, I don't like him.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not. Well,
It,
back.
it's
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Continue.
it's like me. I can't fucking stand Randy Orton, but I'm not gonna wish death on the dude.
Right.
Yeah, like, dude, like,
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I can't stand Charlotte. Her always winning the women's championship every single freaking time. But hey, I'm not wishing death upon her because I'm not that crazy. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Because I've seen wrestling fans, like, especially when it comes to, like, anti-smarks, that does that. Because, like, I've seen it for, like, John Gargano, Adam Cole, Pete Dunne, like, these guys, like, oh my god, these guys are vanilla midgets, they're killing the business. I hope they break their necks. It's like, I've seen stuff like that. It's like, dude, you're taking it way too seriously.
You see, and again, that's the type of thing that drives when people like Ryback is going around saying shit like this, which is rare. Well, then again, we got Jim Cornette, who says the most outlandish shit.
Wait, who else says this?
No, like Jim Cornette, they say something.
Oh, right.
Oh, Dick Cornette, yeah, yep.
Like he says some outlandish, stuff when it comes to death and all this stuff.
Yeah, that dude's a mess.
And I know this individual is going to be watching. But fuck it, I don't give a fuck. This individual, when it pertains to uploading videos of content of, again, Jordan, what's that wrestling game again?
Fire Pro Wrestling World.
Fire Pro Wrestling, where you got the certain person, I guess, wrestling against Brock Lesnar and squashing Johnny Gargano, pretty much, like just to beating the ever living out of Johnny Gargano.
Oh, come on, bro.
This is the type of thing, like, I just don't get this mentality.
I don't.
Why? What I find ironic is these people talk about smarks being toxic. Last time I checked, when it pertains to these quote-unquote smarks on the internet, the people that they are called smarks, if you really look at them outside of JD, these other guys are normal motherfuckers.
Exactly, and those quote unquote smarts, like, they may say a wrestler sucks or you're overrated, but you don't see them wishing death upon them and wishing wrestlers to break their necks or anything. You guys are doing that. Oh, but it's for the vanilla midgets. It's like, who cares? That's still bad. That's not acceptable.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, not only wishing death on not wishing death, wishing harm. Wishing harm on these wrestlers, wishing harm on people, fans of these wrestlers, wishing harm on like people like us, or like over wrestling, like
That's pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
or over other wrestling people. It's ridiculous.
That's just amazing. It's like, it's so amazing how you can get so triggered over a group of people liking a certain wrestler, and you're gonna say, I hope he kills himself. I hope he gets injured, like all this stuff. And let's say that actually did happen. How would you really feel if that really happened?
I wouldn't care.
Yeah, but you know what? If it was someone like The Rock or Stone Cold, they would be devastated.
Oh no, my precious Dwayne.
Me and my baby daddy's dead.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like if you're a fan of them, you're a fan of them. You know, I am too. But like these people, it's one thing to not be fans of quote unquote midgets. It's another to wish harm on them because they're midgets.
And it's funny that you're gonna call them midgets, but yet they're more better shape than you are. And like it's so funny because like whenever I see these guys, there's always talking about vanilla midgets. It's either they never show their face, or they're fat, ugly people. That's what I find so funny.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of these people.
Either fat, ugly, or really really skinny.
Dark Horse is not very professional of Ryback to say that. I guess he has a deep-rooted hatred for Meltzer for some reason. I mean, it's not just Ryback. I mean, it's a bunch of these people. It's these wrestlers, a bunch of the fans.
Yeah, it's like I don't care how much you hate this guy, wishing death or any type of harm upon them is just unnecessary. I just say the guy sucks dick and move on.
Well, how is Ryback going to say that when he does it himself?
Ryback, just calm down and eat your Ryback bars.
But yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't keep up with Meltzer, so I don't see what the big hate is over him. Yeah, some of you may know more than I do when it comes to him. But either way, I mean, that whole 6 feet under shit, like, come on, dude. You hate him that bad? Come on.
Exactly. It was like Ryback. What's the problem? He didn't like certain match that you were in.
Shit, that's probably one of them. That's probably one of the reasons.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Ryback actually like announced like why he said what he said? It's like, man, he said my matches sucked. It's like, really? That's what you got mad for?
Yeah, because he's not a wrestler. He's never been in the business, and well, he's kind of in the business, but he never wrestled a match. Stuff like that. I mean,
that motherfucker has probably been around before you even born, Ryback.
Right.
Yeah, like you gotta chill out with that, man.
All right, so Robert, what do you have to say about this?
I'm a shy guy.
I'm a shy guy.
But yeah, it's just kind of low from Ryback's part. Who's to be a professional and everything work things to Dave, sir. And yes, Dave has been around way before Ryback was even born. Right before he was even called Ryback. Right before he was even called Skip Sheffield. You.
Shit, before he was even Ryan Reeves.
Yeah, skip Shitfield, yeah.
But yeah, this whole thing started because of the thing with Miro. That Miro, basically Miro burying in the way of about the whole thing with Lana. I don't remember what it was. I think about the bang drink that she was doing with Miro. Maybe I don't remember the full details of it, but that's basically what it was. But that's Miro and Ryback. They did a show together on Ryback. I'm assuming it's on a show that Miro was talking about the whole thing, and I'm pretty sure that's where Ryback decided unleashes on frustration. I don't know if he did it on the show, but as you know, on Twitter, that's exactly what he did. And the way he did it, basically wishing death to Jay Meltzer, who it's a man, right? It's kind of like the Mr. Dumbest look. Maybe he hasn't been close to any fried chickens lately in pool because of the pandemic.
Bro, yo, hey, this is a little off topic, but you ever notice with Ryback's attire? Like when he had that cowboy gimmick, he looked like JBL, and like when he was Ryback, he's still freaking RVD's singlets.
No.
And then when he had the black tights, he kind of looked like Goldberg.
No.
That was what they're going for. That whole thing.
I mean, I don't mind it. I just noticed it.
I mean, that's what they're going for, but who knows? Only they know these companies, idiots in the E.
All right. Yeah. So you guys have anything else when it comes to that, or you're good?
Nope.
Fuck him.
Ice cream bars.
You're right. And medium is full. Feed me more.
Feed me more steroids. Yeah.
Me, man.
Well, later with each was a few more cheeseburgers, but anyways.
All right.
Yeah. So let's All right. So we got Talk of Jericho with Thunder Rosa. We got fun topic. We got mystery topic. The third party topic. The Spike Lee topic. Eve Torres and WWE releases.
What's going on with Spike Lee?
All right, Robert, take it away.
Like Dudley?
Spike Lee.
Spike Dudley.
Good choice there because I would just put Michael Jackson up there. So yeah, Spike Lee, basically, yeah, obviously because of the whole Black Lives Matter thing. So basically, it was about the whole Jackson they don't care about us. So I was trying to wonder what's this all about. Because I was curious of it, and sure enough, it's basically on Michael Jackson's YouTube channel. Basically, what was done here was basically an upgrade. Sure, saying that the way they did it, I thought it was cool. The way they did it. Basically, they don't care about the music video from Michael Jackson when he was in prison. Of his historical things that happened, things to everything that's happened, and I'll need to know that. Basically,
was it,
like the song said, that song of the about us.
Okay.
So they took that for the prison version and the one and being in Brazil put together. They also updated some things into it this year, the Black Lives Matter thing. And I thought also was going to include Joyce, or like something about what happened with Floyd. But thank God they showed that, by the way. That was uncomfortable with by putting Floyd in there. With the whole pleading on his knee, with his knee at the back of his neck. But I saw this video. Basically, Michael Jackson makes it, so yeah, it was cool seeing it. And I get what they're doing there with the match and everything. That's what they did there. And they showed what's matter of pressers, and everything. And basically not just from what happened in America, but also around the world that are also doing that too. And like this is pretty cool. So I don't know if you guys seen that version of The Incredible that was practically did a little takes on it. But yeah, it's up there on YouTube right now. And I thought it was incredible how they had that all together away. So if you once you guys watch it, you'll see what I mean about how they did it, and I thought that was pretty cool. So, yeah, that's basically what's going on.
I think it's great.
I do like.
That shit's great.
That's one of my favorite songs from Michael Jackson. They don't really care about us. I just hope they like. Did you say Black Lives Matter used that?
Yeah, it's not showing, angry Black Lives Matter people, those type of. So I thought that was good. That would lead to, but it was just just the ones that are using that on that platform for good, not for bad.
Okay.
So yeah, if you guys can, when we can, check it out. See, you see what I mean?
I might check it out later.
Well, I wish Nick was here to hear about too, but I'll tell him later. But if he comes.
All right, so let's see here. All right, so we got the talk, Jericho. We got the fun mystery topic, well, fun and mystery topic.
Let's get to the fun topic.
Yes, it's a fun topic.
All right, let me go 1 second. Okay, what the hell? Let's see here. Well, in other news, Jacob Blake's name was on a helmet.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yep.
They're putting criminals' names in helmets.
And unfortunately, it has to be for my hometown team.
Oh man, like, bro, just chill. Enough of the politics. Just play football.
No.
You know what's funny though? Now you mentioned that, bruh. Like, I actually saw an interview from ESPN. When they were talking about the whole NFL booing thing, right?
Yeah.
One, they had that chick from WWE. I didn't know she was there. I think her name's Charlie.
Caruso?
Yeah, I think that was her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not yet. Dude, you had some of these people saying these people that were booing were freaking white supremacists. It's like, what? And you know what's the best part about it? It got so many dislikes.
Of course it did.
I was laughing because it got so many dislikes.
It's fucking.
So apparently, in the NFL's mind, it's like they're booing because they're racist. No, they're booing because they want to watch football, and you're shoving the whole I was about to say politics like freaking Cardi B. I was about to say that.
Well, look here. If you don't want politics in your football, you can go watch the motherfucking XFL, bitch.
I'd rather watch the XFL than the NFL because damn, they're doing way too much with the politics. Like, Jesus, enough. Play the damn sport already.
No.
If I want politics, I'll go to the dudes.
Even though I guarantee you it wasn't just white people booing, but
yeah, but and the thing is, like, when they were paying the camera to some of the fans, they were only showing the white people.
it's like, do these people realize that there's people in the world of color who have a problem with this too?
There's a difference between staying to national anthem, like maybe for the Super Bowl or another big game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a difference in constantly kneeling and doing this whole thing together, pandering to Black Lives Matter. It's like, no wonder the fans are going, look what you're doing.
I think it's great.
It's not great for the ratings. They're dropping.
No, it's not.
it's like NFL. You're not helping anything. You're just lowering your ratings and getting tons of dislikes. Just stop.
No, we're not.
Oh my god. Find your Christian?
Yeah. Hey Nick, how's it going?
What's up,
What's going on? What's going on?
Patrick Brapeface?
It's Jordan. All right, so here's the fun topic for tonight. So let me go ahead and screen share.
Hell yeah.
What was that?
My sister. That surprised the hell out of me.
I was gonna say there's some weird stuff going on here.
Making my way downtown.
The fuck?
All right.
I know the song. Yeah, that's a good song.
Ha!
Yes, it is.
What the fuck?
That's Terry Crews.
Yeah. How did you know? I love this song. Yo, that head thing killed me.
Yeah.
And I need you. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
And that was
All right,
the
bud.
moment I knew that you were a bitch ass nigga.
It's great.
That's great. All right, so let's go ahead and screen share. All right, screen share. All right, guys. So you gotta pick one. I'm assuming.
Yes.
All right, so you gotta pick one. So we got Chris Jericho from 1999. You know, where he made his debut in WWF and all that stuff. John Cena when he debuted in 2002.
Boo. Yes.
Oh, fuck the prototype.
Man, ruthless aggression, bitch.
Well, he didn't say bitch, but
Well, yeah, he is. I'm saying it.
Undertaker when he debuted in WWF. Kane when he debuted in WWF. Well, as Kane. Ronda Rousey in 20. I don't even know why she's on the fucking list.
I don't get it either.
Because she brings the ratings up. Sexist.
Really?
Simps.
Simps.
Man, the only ratings she bringing is the one on OnlyFans. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow. Well, there you go. Yeah, so Ronda Rousey in 2018. AJ Styles. Here's what, okay. I wish this wasn't just WWE for this one.
I know.
Yeah, I wish AJ too from TNA, but anyways, AJ Styles in 2016. Staying in 2014 again.
Oh, boy.
Well, yeah.
And Goldberg from 2003. I'm surprised that's not 2018. No, I'm kidding.
Or 2016.
But Goldberg from 2003. All right, so let's see here. All right, we got Robert number 1 first. So I'll go ahead and choose.
Well, I remember. Well, actually, it was around the time. I didn't get a chance to watch this at the time, especially reviews. I will go with Undertaker, but then wasn't actually watching live to experience his debut. So that unfortunately I can't go with that one. Chris Jericho from 1999, I would have been watching if I haven't, got home late. Basically, I went out with my grandma and my sister. Once I came back, forgot where we were at. I'm assuming we were visiting my grandma's friends, but I didn't know that Jericho's debut was on that day. Just the whole count thing that was doing, and it was for Chris Jericho, and I missed the debut of Jericho, which made me miss the whole segment of him and The Rock. I was very upset. I would go with John Cena for 2002. But all right, I can't. I can't. Fuck John Cena.
You want to? Never mind.
But his match with Kurt Angle was good though. I'll give him that. His match with Kurt Angle under that year, it was good. I will give it that. Rousey, no, I can't, because she on that night. She showed up, 400 times, didn't say anything, and that was it. So yeah, what a debut that is, huh?
I think it's great.
Garbage.
and she stole the spotlight from Oscar.
Yes, that's so stupid. AJ Styles, he'll be number 2 because his debut, none of us expected him to be in the role. I thought he'd be maybe on NXT. But when they that secret and come out at number 3, and they had that little rumor in space. I said, looking at him, the music's playing. Who's the music? Crowd going nuts. Like, who's this? And then AJ just comes out, and holy shit, what a final debut! Well, he didn't win, so he should have won. He should have won. Not Triple H. It should have been AJ Styles. If you're gonna do AJ Styles in the Rumble, he has to win. That's it. End of story. You don't have to in the Rumble and just have him lose.
Now, Robert, even though he just came in, everybody, no matter who the fuck you are, must bow down to the game.
Oh my god. Yes, we all knew Triple H in the Rumble too. Which him being number 30 was a big spoiler there that just gonna be Triple H. He's gotta get Roman back either way. He did. But Sting, 2014. I went with Sting here, except one thing: that music.
The music, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And him entering the entranceway. He's not, the whole thing. He's supposed to be there. Yeah, he shows up, to the entranceway. Oh yeah, he's not supposed to be there, and you're telling Anyways, and as we all know what to at that Triple H and then Registry. Goldberg 2003. Was expecting Goldberg to show up Raw. The whole thing they're building him up to return to make his debut as Backlash, and then we show up on Raw to confront The Rock. Like, holy shit, this is awesome. But I'm not going with that. I'm going with Kane, 1997. He experienced in Kane, with Paul there, and this man's this line, that's Gary Kane, confronting the Undertaker, ripping off the Hell in a Cell cage. I was like, holy shit. I'm remember the holy shit, but it was basically that moment. Taking out, yeah, it was the whole build of Kane. Like, know what Kane was going to be, how he's going to look. And then as soon as he came out there, I'm like, holy, I'm like, this is a monster. This ain't just a debut monster. So I'm gonna go with Kane from 1997.
All right. So Robert's going with Kane debut. All right. So Jordan, what's your favorite debut?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Most of these debuts took place when I wasn't even born or watching wrestling. I would go with AJ, but I took a little break from watching not just WWE but wrestling in general at that time.
Oh wow.
Ronda Rousey, just no, hell no.
You guys are self-sexist.
Oh, I think it's great. Anyway, Sting, I would choose Sting, but like you said, that music was just no. But if I had to pick any one of these, I guess I'll go with The Undertaker from 1990.
All right. Right. So Robert has Kane. Jordan has Taker. All right. So Jalen, who was number one on this list for debut?
Oh, was obviously Ronda Rousey. Come on.
No.
Nah, not seriously. Not seriously. I would pick John Cena. Like, the match was good, you know, him being a nobody and coming in and saying ruthless aggression. That was pretty cool, but I don't think that's number one. Y2J's WF debut was pretty cool. You know, him, you know, doing a promo with The Rock, that was pretty cool, but that's not number one for me. Obviously, Undertaker and Kane's, you know, debut, you know, they're legendary. But I don't think I would pick that. Goldberg, I didn't really care for it that much. Ronda Rousey, it shocked me because I really didn't expect to see Ronda Rousey, but it kind of you know took spotlight from Asuka because she literally just won the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, and then you just have Ronda Rousey come out. It's like, wow.
Who doesn't steal the spotlight from Asuka?
Exactly.
Yeah, because like you know, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Charlotte, Ronda Rousey, like damn, give this chick a chance. But
John's not like on WrestleMania after her loss.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Now it's kind of hard, with AJ Styles and Sting, because like honestly, those were like the ones that I actually seen those debuts, like for myself, and those are my two favorite TNA guys. So seeing them come to WWE was like really shocking and amazing. But you know what? I think I'm gonna choose AJ Styles because, like, bro, when AJ Styles came out, right? It was like, in this theme song, it's like whose theme song is this? Is this a New Day theme song or something? Does it sound like church music? And then it was showing Roman Reigns' face for some reason, and he's looking all confused, like, what the hell? And then like the fans going crazy. It's like, why are they going crazy for it? And then it says, the screen says, "I am phenomenal." It's like, oh my god, no, they didn't. No, they did. They did not have AJ Styles come in. And it's like, oh my god, it's AJ Styles. Wow. I lost my mind. Yeah, it's like the fact that AJ Styles debuted in the Royal Rumble, and I didn't I didn't hear any news outlets, like no rumors, nothing. And the fact that AJ Styles came, it's like, whoa! I was so shocked. Yeah, man, it's like I want him to win the Royal Rumble. To be honest, I did want him to win, but I had a feeling like I don't. They're not gonna make him win his debut. I don't think they're gonna do it. They're gonna have a good showing in the ring, and something like that. But yeah, it was cool to see AJ Styles in the Royal Rumble. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my number one debut.
All right.
It'll first be Vanilla Midget.
Now, whatever.
Even though he's average size.
He's a vanilla
sucker mom hair.
You see that? Okay. Before we get back to this,
Nick.
Yeah, but before we get to Nick, here's what I don't. When it comes to these people, these guys are midget. These guys, there's a bunch. There's some of these guys who are not even midgets.
They're just like regular size. It's just like
Like, okay, it's like let's be real here, right? How many small guys do they have in AEW? I mean, if we're really
Marco
big,
Stunt.
A lot.
Majority, yeah.
like, small guys.
They have a lot of big guys too, though.
Yeah, so here's what I'm getting at: like small guys. Then you got decent sized guys, and then you got the Brian
Marcus-
Cages.
The Lance Archer.
He's not a big guy.
I was just saying, I was putting his name out there because he's the one that's really, really small.
Oh yeah, he's the biggest midget in the right. But
They only say that because the muscle bound dudes. That's why they say that, because they're not as buff and beefy as guys like Stone Cold and The Rock and Hulk Hogan, how they were.
yeah, that's why I don't. That's why I don't.
Yeah, we only want muscle. Stir it up, guys. Yeah.
Because they don't abuse steroids.
But the thing is, The Rock in his prime, he was more chubby than anything than buff.
Yeah, he was. He wasn't as muscular.
No,
Well, I mean, you know what that drew? Yeah, charisma. Shut up.
So does Kevin Owens. Your point.
But he's fat though. Looks like he works at McDonald's.
So does Mick Foley. Your point.
But that's different. He had charisma.
So
So
does Samoa Joe. Your point.
it's so dumb. It's just so dumb. Like, oh, they had charisma. Yeah, okay, but they have like the same build as certain wrestlers. Like,
Yeah, I always find it funny how they're gonna you like Mick Foley, but yet you trash on a guy for being fat like Kevin Owens. Have you seen Mick Foley? Like, Jesus.
All right. Let's see who we got now. Yeah. So Nick.
oh, okay.
Favorite debut or best debut? Which you think was the best debut? From these guys.
Okay, the Rousey one sucked.
Y'all are so sexist, man.
Ah, shit.
It's
It's like she showed up and just stole the spotlight. That's what she did, though. It's like no one cared about Asuka when she showed up. It's like we don't care about Asuka anymore.
Whenever they ever cared about Oscar.
Let's see.
so true.
I mean, the Kayla was pretty cool, but I didn't really see it. I didn't see it live. I didn't see it happen live.
It was great.
All right.
It was good.
By the way, people in the chat, if you want to give your who you think had the best debut out of these guys.
I don't know why Sting WCW isn't on here instead, though. I don't know why his WWE debut's on here.
Yeah, they're all
They're all WWE.
Yeah, they're all WWE debuts.
Yeah,
pretty
they all,
much.
unfortunately, they all did E.
It's like really you don't have the Sting. Of course, I'm probably, but I'm gonna go with the Sting one though because that's the one I actually did see live and happen though. So like I gotta go with the Sting one.
If that's the point,
That was the best one.
if that's the case,
That was my favorite one.
why don't you take Ronda Rousey's ass off here and put somebody on like Shinsuke Nakamura?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, does anyone even care about Ronda Rousey anymore at this point in WWE? Does anyone really care?
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did miss Ronda Rousey a little bit last year, but now I was like, I doubt she's coming back.
She broke kayfabe.
Yeah, I didn't like that either when she broke kayfabe.
You don't go into the you don't go as a wrestling fan and then get into the wrestling business and sit in the wrestling business that everything's fake.
Yeah, you pretty much just call yourself a fake fighter. Yeah, that's what you pretty much in a promo you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I like workshoot promos.
Roddy Piper is in his grave after hearing that.
Yeah, it's like I like workshoot promos, but that was not the way to do it. Not at all.
Dumbass
Oh,
bitch.
it was established. It was established being a heel. That's not the way to fucking do it, moron.
That's not how you're in freaking wrestling. This ain't MMA.
Yes, it is.
Like that's not how you portray yourself as a heel.
Yes, it is.
Well, WWE, that's how to do it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I hated that promo from Ronda.
Oh, well, what do you know, Jilly? You're a smart.
Wow.
And you know what, Jordan? That's not far-fetched either, because you have people. Actually,
That's crazy because I actually like Ronda. I actually did like Ronda when she was in WWE. So,
boy, it gives me like all these people who claim to be real wrestling fans. they mocked people who had an issue with Rousey's promo. It's like, oh yeah, she was telling the truth. Oh, you smart. It's like, well, first of all, no shit, it's fake. You dumb fuck.
Exactly. It's like,
Second of all, she was talking about you too, dumbass, not the smarks.
I couldn't believe. I couldn't believe they were saying that. Yes.
Okay, so I guess at one point, wrestling was actually real.
It's like, see, you idiots, smarts. You guys really believe wrestling was real? It's like, what?
So do you.
Who the fuck said that though?
I don't even want
from the dead.
I don't know.
Let's not go there. We'll talk about that after. But
I agree.
But-
Dark Horse. Ronda was too damn sensitive to be a heel.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did not like that. That was stupid.
Yeah, that was some cringy shit.
Dude, just say you'll break those bitches and like none of those bitches can touch me. Like just say that. Don't say it's freaking fake. You know, it's not real.
Yeah, like how Naruto did.
It's like, no kidding, it's fake.
But when you said that, you basically killed the promo. You killed the promo for me.
Yeah, you killed the feud. You literally went on a promo and said that you're a fake fighter. That's what you said.
You literally worked yourself into a shoot, brother.
Yeah, there you go.
So
yeah.
did you pick for debut?
All right, so yeah, and Dark Horse, if you want to leave your what you think was the best debut in the comments, you can do that too. Out of these 8 here, but Nick, yeah. So who do you think had the best debut? Oh, we got someone else here. Oh, we got the other Nick.
We got another Nick.
Hey, what did I miss?
Well, you're just in time for this topic. Other Nick, are you there?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm talking about Fat Nick. Yeah. Okay. We'll wait for him a little bit. So, all right, Nick. So, if you, who do you think had the best debut out of these 8 right here?
I'm gonna go with Jericho.
All right, Jericho.
Jericho. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great. That was a debut. Yeah, I'll give. Yeah, that was a great debut. Unfortunately, I get a chance to watch it live because I missed it.
Yeah, Dark Horse went with Jericho as well.
Welcome to Raw is Jericho.
Yes.
What's up, Shannon? How's it going? Nick, are you still there? Faf Nick? Nick!
Hello.
Where are you? Fuck! Anyway. Anyways, well, whatever.
Is anybody
You ruined the damn video. No, but
Hello.
Well, Nicholas, I want to say to you before we move on, Have you seen the music video that's been updated? Jack, they don't care about us. That Spike did.
About the house party.
No, they don't care. This video, Michael Jackson. They don't care about us.
Oh, I didn't see that. What?
Yeah, it's up there now on Michael Jackson's YouTube channel. Spike Lee basically put together. So get a chance to take a look at it. And
Okay.
you'll see what I mean. What they did with that. Basically, that was the topic I talked about. With the panel. But you was there, so just give you that one.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
All right. Okay, so even though I wasn't around for some of these debuts, or I was too young to remember these debuts, I'm gonna go based on how the debut was done and what it led to.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to Chris Jericho, it was a pretty damn good debut because with the whole countdown thing, for the longest time, the Rock was cutting a promo. What was that?
Millennium.
Yeah. So the Millennium. The Rock, he was cutting a promo. I believe he was on the Unholy Alliance on the Taker and Big Show. I believe it was a promo on them. And
yeah, I think it was. I think Big Gun involved. I think Big Gun was involved in promo too, because Mr. Rock was refusing everybody on that year.
Yeah. So, and then the Rock, Chris Jericho interrupts the Rock with the countdown. The music plays. A huge pop for Jericho. It was a great debut, and it led to a funny ass promo back and forth between Jericho and The Rock. That was pretty damn good.
Could you imagine if they came out now and it was like, oh my god, another WCW guy going to WF?
Well, I mean, it's a different time.
I'm saying,
the thing with that,
at the time, because it was a big deal during the time too, and that was.
Yeah, because wrestling it was way more popular then than it is now. So, but yeah, like I said, with Jericho and The Rock going back and forth, that was a pretty good debut for Jericho and an entertaining promo too. John Cena, that was where Kurt Angle is open challenge. John Cena comes out and pretty much accepts the challenge. Kurt Angle's like, what makes you think that you could step into the ring with the absolute best in the business? And Kurt Angle, which he was, and John Cena, that whole ruthless aggression, and bitch slaps Kurt Angle, and then
I love that. I love that debut, man. That was great.
Well, you're a smork, so of course you would.
Wait. I got Smart than Mike Johnson.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was.
Yeah,
Well, then again, you got Grimm, who's also labeled as smart by someone, and he's a John Cena fan.
Yeah, I know he's a John Cena fan.
Well, he's a fan of Ninja Suit, so he's a smart. No, I'm kidding. Well, that's what some people would say. But anyways, I will say that was an impactful debut, which led to the career that John Cena's had, which at this point, yeah,
the greatest wrestler of all time. I don't hear what anyone says.
Yeah, this. Anyway, no. Yeah. So yeah, either way, yeah, that was all right.
Okay.
The Undertaker, being the fifth man, being the mystery, Ted DiBiase, introduces him, except for, Brother Love, of course.
No, you got to bring him up then.
But, just for context and,
Oh my God, I forgot about that part. I just
yeah.
forgot about that part.
I love you.
Aside from that, the Undertaker's debut, it was pretty cool, and it led to a pretty good year. He had the undefeated streak for a while, and then of course
Hogan,
brother, he has to play them politics.
Dude, the American Badass / Big E was my favorite gimmick from Undertaker.
Oh yeah. As far as gimmick, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The fact they rode a motorcycle to the ring was so badass.
Mm-hmm. As far
DOA did it first.
What'd you say?
DOA did it first.
Oh, DOA. Well,
Nobody knows them.
Rap actions.
You want to be technical about it. Yeah, but then anyways, I'm not gonna go into detail.
After Undertaker, along Chuck Palumbo.
Chuck Palumbo.
Oh yeah, Chuck Palumbo had a motorcycle gimmick.
You mean that jobber I used to beat the fuck out of on SmackDown vs. Raw 2009?
Bro, look at him now. Yeah, he was basically a freaking Undertaker. He was basically a jobber version of the American Badass Undertaker.
More of a dollar store son of havoc. Get the fuck out of here.
when did you start having a biker gimmick? That just felt random.
Kane in 1997 was good.
Oh yeah. So it's Kane. Yeah.
That's gotta be Kane.
That's gotta be Kane.
In the first ever Hell in a Cell match.
Yep. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, Bad Blood, 97, Hell in a Cell, the first ever Hell in a Cell. Badass match. Kane comes out during the match when Taker was about to become champion, and then Kane comes out with Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer, for months was talking about Kane is alive, Undertaker, Kane's alive.
He's like, coming with that man, he's coming.
Yep, he's coming. And he did.
It took long, man. Way long. Bring the debut of Kane. I'm like, okay, I'm getting tired of this, this whole, he's coming and everything. Like, until he comes, I'm not gonna be excited about this Kane project experiment until, they did it on that night. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, because even though I wasn't around, I was around, but I was like a baby at the time.
Yeah, it was annoying.
Looking back at it, I don't know how you felt at the time, but you might have been thinking to yourself that this Kane thing was going to be a fail. I don't know.
I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't thinking that. So I can see this going as long as I think it they found kill the character, but for as long as it has gotten, I'm impressed. But just based on how long it went, not the same Kane, and it was disappointing.
Well, yeah. Well, what I'm getting at is at the before Kane even debuted. I don't know if you were thinking this, but before he even debuted, it was going to be okay, they're pretty. So he's Undertaker's brother. I mean, how far would this even go? I don't know because I don't know if people were even thinking that then.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as how it turned out, Kane debuting, and it was a memorable moment. Kane tombstoning Undertaker, and which led to a badass feud between him and Kane, Undertaker and Kane, leading to WrestleMania. it was a hell of a story heading into it, and all starting from Bad Blood all the way to next year's WrestleMania. It was yeah. Ronda Rousey. I mean, shit. Anyway, I mean, it was. I mean, if you're a Ronda Rousey fan, I mean, I guess you were happy to see her make her debut. You know, but
I'm a prefer what you will see.
I'm an only fan. I'll see that.
I don't give a damn about my reputation.
Apparently.
But
you
I was
definitely don't.
I did get a chance to see what he can do in WWE, and not all of it was bad. For the matches, some were good or decent, some were absolute worse.
Yeah, like
the
Ronda, but
promos segments were sometimes it was laughable, sometimes it was a hit, sometimes it was a miss, but yeah.
you know what's my favorite promo for Ronda Rousey? When she practically buried the Bella Twins.
Oh yes, that was good. That
That was her best promo, yo.
Yeah, I'll give it that. I'll give it that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the only door you knocked off was John Cena's bedroom. Like, oh my god, buried, buried.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. I think it's.
I loved it.
I think
think that's great.
I think it was great. Other than that, I mean, fuck. After that, she had her little run, and then she ruined it with her fucking promo. And then, well, some people may say before then, but
And she ruined with her lack of psychology. The Survivor Series. Yeah, I know what I mean with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like when she got booed out of the building and she was crying.
yeah,
And the fact that she got pinned up by Charlotte with the stick and the chair thing on her neck, and at the night she's fine, walking fine. Like I don't remember that.
Well, I mean, of course she's fine. It's Ronda Rousey.
and
Terrible.
And I talked about this at the time when because Kane did the same thing to Shawn Michaels and he was out for months.
Yes.
Like how does so you're telling me Ronda Rousey is more stronger than Shawn Michaels in his prime? Well, not in his prime. I would say, yeah, somewhere
In the middle.
Yeah, like you're telling me Ronda Rousey is more could take that than a Shawn Michaels who could still go at the time.
Yes.
Oh man,
Well, we got to book Ronda Rousey strong.
What? She's a legit badass. Sean is just some punk ass pretty boy.
oh
Yeah,
well,
yeah. Come on, she's the baddest woman on the planet.
well, that's false. Well,
The baddest woman.
first of all, that's false. That's number
Yeah,
one.
because she lost Amanda Nunes. So
And
No,
She lost to
yeah, mhm.
she lost to Molly twice.
Yeah, but as far as Shawn Michaels, I mean, people could say what they want about Shawn, but he was kind of a puss.
Yeah.
Way back when, when it comes to real fighting, like But as far as a performer, he's one of the best to ever do it.
yes.
But when it pertains to that, with Kane and Shawn, and then the whole thing with Rousey, it just boggled my mind.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like with Ronda there was literally some hits and misses. Like there'd be some good things, like like the Bellas promo I mentioned, and there'd be some bad things like that promo she did, like, oh, wrestling's fake, scripted,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like you have some hits and you have some misses.
Oh, she only thought Molly healed twice. Or once. Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't give a fuck. AJ Styles.
Yes.
Let's just talk about
You just had to ruin it.
Mr. Beat Up John Cena.
oh God.
That was good.
Beat up John Cena.
Now, that was a pretty cool debut with AJ Styles. Him making his debut because people thought, oh my God, he would never come to WWE, and that, or some people may have thought he would come to. Oh, that would be cool to see AJ Styles in WWE, yada yada. And then he comes, big pop. It was cool. It was a cool moment.
Mm-hmm.
Great way to debut. The face of TNA and the WWE stage. Then they had to ruin it first of all with Triple H. Winning the.
Yeah, I still can't believe they actually had Triple H wins. Like, what was the point of having him win?
Yeah, let's not have AJ Styles, but let's have Triple H versus the most boring WrestleMania. I'm sorry.
Dude, yo, you know what, bro? When Triple H came to the Royal Rumble, I knew that he was going to eliminate Roman Reigns, and I knew what this was going. They're gonna make Triple H the champion. Screw Roman Reigns, and then they're gonna have Roman Reigns, fight in WrestleMania. It's like I knew, we all knew what was happening. It's like come on, man.
By the way,
Come on.
yeah, you contradict yourself says that she only fought Holly Holmes one time.
She got her ass whooped.
She got her ass whooped, and then the second fight she lost to Amanda Nunes. Someone may said that Rosie fought Holmes twice. No, that's no. It was just one fight I had.
I said that. You said Amanda Nunes, and I said Holly Holmes. So I don't know where.
Yes, yeah, I heard someone said something. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, I just said Holly Holm. That's all I said.
Yeah.
Well, I actually said that she fought Holly twice,
Okay.
and that's why he brought that up.
Okay.
But it had AJ won the Rumble, which I didn't expect. That would have been. I mean, it's still up there on the list. Me personally, but at the same time, yeah, and then especially because that was the year Jericho and AJ had that match, right? At Mania.
Yeah.
And he lost. Yeah. It just led to mediocre shit. And I mean, eventually he got his run, but at the time, the way he started, it was cool, and then just went down.
And even
because he lost to Chris Jericho, and then he lost to Roman Reigns twice.
Yes.
And even during this time. Oh, go ahead.
That was not a good way to introduce AJ Styles.
And even during his time as champion, he lost to James Ellsworth twice.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Looking back, that James Ellsworth thing was so stupid.
Yes.
I thought it was great.
You know what though? You know what? I'll take James Ellsworth over Jinder Mahal any day.
Oh yeah.
How about none of these folks?
I'll take James Ellsworth over Marco Stunt.
I got no comment.
I'll take
Now
that
that's
over Jinder Mahal.
How about none of these motherfuckers? Anyway.
Anyways.
Christian, don't be a rosebud.
No. Anyway.
But AJ Styles, what is his Rumble debut? If he was meant to be eliminated, I'm glad it was someone like Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens, he was a natural heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could get away with it too. He can get away with it. Fans could still love him. Kevin Owens.
Yeah, luckily, Sami Zayn came in.
Yeah, because for me, I'm going by the debut, and then we're led to. at the time. Anyways, Sting. They fucked him up. They fucked him up. So you know what?
They did it on purpose.
Like not only with the debut, but then what it led to. I'm not even.
Well, because he's a WCW guy.
Dude, it's basically Triple H versus Booker T all over again. You have a WCW guy lose to Triple H even though he should have won at WrestleMania. It was like, well, what's the point of him winning? What did he gain from winning?
Well, before that, what he gained was a picture of Sting.
Gained the Booker T cup.
Oh man!
And of course, they had Triple H bury Booker T that same year too.
Yeah, that was a real uncalled for there.
Yeah, are you talking about like when Triple H fired Booker T?
Yeah, on that Raw episode.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's like, by the way, Book, you're fired. It's like, wow.
That served no purpose at all of the build.
Yeah, they did it because hey, Booker T is a WCW guy, so is Sting. Let's humiliate him.
I think it's great. No, like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the same Booker T right now. That's about that person in the company of what they're doing right now.
Yeah, sell out. You know, I'm not gonna go the other route, but I think Robert knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, when it comes to well, that's not what I was thinking, but yeah. So Goldberg, that was a pretty badass debut as well. You know, The Rock appreciation night.
Yep.
You know him beating Stone Cold, finally beating Stone Cold at WrestleMania. You know, him gloating about how he's great and all that, which he is. You know, given that. And then Goldberg comes out with his actual theme at the time. Came out, confronted The Rock, speared The Rock, which led to a feud leading to Backlash, and Goldberg getting the upper hand on The Rock. He beats The Rock at Backlash. And then later on, he becomes a world champion, yada yada, and he's some Triple H, some dumb shit like that. But as far as who had the best debut and then leading towards whatever it led to, I'm gonna go with Kane as number one.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Because the story, like with Kane, with his debut, and then the story leading to WrestleMania, and then how Kane's character elevated, through the years, at those years where he elevated. He did a good job.
Yeah, it led to Katie Vick and Choppy your pee-pee.
Well,
Choppy.
Well, mine is that.
Yeah, like I heard some people that they didn't really like how they humanized Kane, like in the 2000s. I didn't mind it, Good. I didn't mind him, talking, regularly, with his brother. I didn't mind that. Like, cause remember when they were feuding with Triple H and Stone Cold?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was acting very human. Like, it's like I didn't mind it. He was still kind of badass, still cool.
He was still a monster.
Yeah, he was still a monster. Yeah, he just had more of a human side. It's kind of like what they did with Braun Strowman in 2016, in a way.
Except that was worse.
So,
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just comparing. Like,
I remember seeing Kane dressing like a elf during that time. Oh, it's
I
ridiculous.
like the psychotic came from 03.
the Unmasked King. That was pretty good.
Yep.
Before they ruined it.
Yeah, before they wrote it, yeah.
You know what? I think ever since Undertaker beat Kane at WrestleMania 20, he hasn't been the same.
I wouldn't go that far. I think, for me personally, the moment Kane and the Big Show lost the tag titles to the Spirit Squad, that's where
I forgot that happened.
that's where it was the end for me. Because Kane, he was still a monster after that, but at the same time, you got 2 7-foot, one 300-pound, the other 500-pound monsters losing to a job squad, Spirit Squad. Terrible.
What's wrong with that?
They're monsters.
Dude,
Well, you gotta admit,
I don't remember watching that, but that sounds bad, bro.
I do.
God.
And I did. But and you guys gotta admit, look back at it, it was pretty impressive how they did it too.
It was what?
You gotta admit how impressive it was they did it too, how they beat them.
But I gotta look back at that match because I don't remember.
Oh, man, the way the Big Show, it was very impressive. You know, obviously altered, but that's and they did the whole thing. Came Josh and like dropping the top rope and basically finishing them up to that. That's how they basically. And I forgot how it was, a referee wasn't like that. I don't remember, but basically referee was not backing for that long. And then they what they did with the Big Show, him up in the air, then sound down. You got me. That was pretty impressive.
I'll give you that. But at the same time, the Kane and Big Show, when you look at those two, right?
Yeah.
Two monsters, right? In the record books, it says the Spirit Squad beat Big Show and Kane for the tag team titles. Like
That's sad.
In the record books. I think it sucks. Anyway. Before I get to this, no, yeah, and then of course in Chicago, in 2011, when Kane did the fucking Santino bullshit, that was terrible too.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You know what Santino blows? Some kind.
Oh right, yeah, he does the horn thing, right? I remember when he did that. Yeah.
Dude, honestly, what's funny? I was watching this with my family at the time. And the wrestling, people in my family who were wrestling fans. So we were watching it, and the moment Kane did that, my father was like, "What a dork!"
So sad.
The victory celebration.
What?
What was wrong with that? They're having a victory.
But he's Kane. He's Kane.
Oh come on! He did spin Rooney. Come on.
He's the big red machine.
But yeah, I get what you mean. I look at that, I was so cringe looking at that. Like, come, this is Kane. This is Kane.
The moment he did that, he was bursting out laughing. What a fucking dork.
Dude, I'd rather watch Kane do a spin-a-rooney than that. At least when he did spin-a-rooney, it was funny.
What?
It was actually funny.
The Kane-a-rooney, yeah.
Yeah, the Kane-a-rooney, yeah, that was actually fun. Oh, and the Canaanites.
The Canaanites.
Yeah, it wasn't, that wasn't bad. But
The Canaanites, bro. That was funny.
What the fuck is this?
what?
Well, what happened?
Go on.
Oh, well, are you on the fun topic?
Yeah. So,
after you finish, I'll show you after this.
yeah. But overall, if I had to pick one, I would go with Kane. What was he?
Well, yeah. All right, here we go.
Oh, okay. Give me a second.
What the fuck is this?
Yes.
Have I been something on WWE programming? You know, I don't care anymore. Anyways, watch anymore. But after seeing this on Twitter, like, what the fuck is this? Mr. Morrison.
Mr. Morrison.
What's
This
going-
is Mr. Morrison right now.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
Wait, that's what they
That's
did.
What the fuck is this?
I think
Wait.
that's when they did the whole rap song.
They did a rap song.
Yeah.
Guys, not to get off topic, but when I went on Twitter today, I literally seen the most dumbest shit.
What?
Oh my!
Go ahead.
I think Robert knows about this, and Christian, you probably know about it too. You know how
Oh, remember me? Yeah, remember.
you know how people, when they compare two wrestlers, they like to use a picture of one wrestler and then use the greater than sign, and then use a picture of another wrestler that they think is.
I'm getting so sick of seeing that on Twitter. Every time, like, okay, I'm keeping this thing right now. Like,
That's what happened? Who was it?
yeah, what happened?
So this person literally said it had a picture of Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio, and then it had the greater than sign, and then it had the Lucha Bros. So basically,
Wait.
in their opinion,
What?
Listen. In their opinion, they think that Dominic and Rey is better than Pentagon and Phoenix.
Oh, that's blasphemous.
They just started.
That's
Dominic
blasphemous.
just started. How can you say he's greater than? You know what? Wait. I know why. Because he's in the E. He's in the E. That's why.
And plus Rey Mysterio, because of Rey Mysterio too.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Rey Mysterio.
And then I replied to this person and said, "Dude, you literally just took the biggest L in the history of Twitter." And guess what his comeback is? Guess what his comeback is?
What did he say? Did he respond?
You
That's
can't
crazy.
take my opinion. Your opinion fucking sucks.
It's not an opinion, you dumb.
It's like, okay, there's
Your opinion is unlogical because right there you lose that opinion because Mysterio, the Mysterios just started team up. And just say they're better than Luchos who've been teaming with Bros. They've been teaming for freaking years.
there's a difference between an opinion, like an actual opinion, and a biased opinion.
There's a difference between having an opinion and just being a fucking retard.
Because here's the problem. So you're telling me here's the reason why though. Here, let me get to the reason why. For one, you're comparing WWE to Lucha, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other reason, Rey Mysterio is a legend, which he is. Nobody's taking that away from him. He's one of the greatest, if not maybe the greatest cruiserweight in the history of wrestling.
Yes.
Yep.
No one's taking that away. Dominic just started.
Literally.
Yeah, he literally just started.
He literally just started. And to be honest, he could be better.
He's still learning.
Right. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
not downgraded, but you're comparing two other lucha wrestlers, two badass wrestlers, who have been tag teaming longer than a father and a son. One of the father being one of the goats, and a son who just started wrestling.
Yeah, he's literally just a rookie.
And you're telling me those two, you're telling me that the Mysterios, the Gutierrezes, their actual, last name, that they're a better tag team than the Lucha Brothers.
They're only saying that because they're in the WWE. That's the only reason.
And because of Rey Mysterio.
And because of Rey Mysterio. Because I guarantee if Dominic wasn't related to Rey Mysterio, they wouldn't say that. They wouldn't even mention Dominic. He was like, who the hell's Dominic? Who's this guy? But since he's related to Rey, he's the son of Rey, and they're tag teaming for a little bit. Oh, he's way better than the Lucha Bros.
And they should know the truth. They should know the truth. The truth is Dominic is actually related to Eddie Guerrero.
I'm your father, Dominic.
And another thing too, and you're talking about an older Rey.
So a guy that literally lost his eye, quote unquote, to Seth Rollins.
Still intact.
That we're talking about kayfabe, storyline. We're not really talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, if you really want to count, that too, kayfabe wise, you're telling me in this fake world known as wrestling, that the Mysterios are a better tag team than the Lucha Brothers.
Yes.
That's just wow.
That is blasphemy at its finest.
Yep.
That is crazy.
Dude, that's like saying, that's like if I went on Twitter, right? If I went on Twitter and someone said Jinder Mahal is greater than Johnny Gargano, bruh, massive L.
Shit.
That's a massive L right there. Jinder Mahal greater than Johnny Gargano.
Oh god.
Oh, well, the difference is Jinder Mahal actually looks like a man.
So does Johnny Gargano. What's the point?
Yeah. But he wrestles like a sissy anyway.
Yeah.
He can even take the whisper of the wind right.
You couldn't even take the wind right. Anyway, I forgot what the fuck. Who said what again? Everybody's interrupting each other. I forgot who said what.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. Like saying time, when Damien Sandow doing the whole Macho Man down, it's greater than Watchman Randy Savage.
Well, the thing is, no one's gonna say that. You're not gonna see a wrestling fan say that.
Yeah, that would be stupid. Someone would say, it, but yeah, for that example, or maybe say Mark Bandau is better than Jerito. You're greater than Jerito.
That would be blasphemy.
Yeah, I guess that's more of a better. Yeah. All right. Yeah, but either way, I mean, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, come on. Let's be more smart than that.
Mm-hmm.
You guys give him my opinion.
Opinion.
Fuck your opinion.
Music not opinion to themselves. I hate when people always got the opinion out to defend themselves.
Yeah, these are okay. And what's funny, these are the same people that attack others for their opinions, but whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck your opinion. Don't like what I said? Go cry to your mommy about it, bitch.
Right. Yeah.
Anyways.
Canaanite sounds like God versus Satan stuff. Okay.
All right.
Canaanites.
Okay. Well, Kansas is all with a K, and I don't think it's spelled that by the way.
All right.
I want a Canaanite t-shirt. You want forget Boogie T cups. I want Canaanite cups.
She did like
I really go Booker T.
And like, well, there is for sure there's one. And if there,
Canaanite
you know,
cups.
some out other cities, other states don't, but yeah.
All right, Robert. Next topic. Let's see what we got here.
Mystery topic. All right. Today's mystery topic will be Big Show.
Oh no!
Really?
No.
Yeah. You know why?
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 Because after the first season of 8 episodes of Show, the Big Show got canceled.
Yes.
He got canceled, bro. I knew it would get canceled. I knew it.
You want to win because it sucks. It's garbage.
I think it's great.
They legit made a show with the Big Show. Who would want to watch that?
Me.
No, here's the thing. I missed after show, all episodes, and I was not impressed.
Well, there you go.
That's what she said.
I was not impressed. I didn't find any humor. A little bit of it, wherever it was, but I didn't find no humor at all throughout the entire show. I mean, I feel like the show had no good comedy at all. And so, like, obviously, something to do with the as well. No, it's what is accurate on the but it is. The production companies Z plus M, Industrial, North Rock, and of course of all productions, WWE Studios. See, I wonder why it's canceled.
Because it sucks.
The WWE can't write a good show. Even retain the Raw and SmackDown. I'm surprised those shows even still going.
Of course, you can't write a good show. What makes you think that the Big Show would be any good?
Oh my god! Oh wait, here's the thing. The first episode, prototype. Second episode, the Big Punisher.
The big premiere.
The what? The big what?
The Big Punisher.
Should
Big Punisher.
episode though.
Here's more. Episode 3, Big Brain. Episode 4, The Big Sinkhole. Episode 5, The Big Process.
That is so.
Episode 6, The Big Party. Episode 7, The Big Surprise.
The big what?
Did you just say the big side of fries?
Fries.
What with the Big Show? With the Big Show, that would make sense to actually. But no, the big surprise. Get the
final episode.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and the final episode 8, The Big Decision. The big decision to find cancel this show.
Yes.
That was the best decision.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Is there an episode called Well?
No.
No?
No.
Damn. Fuck the Big Show then.
But basically, every time of this episode of these episodes of the shows is something of the big that the fuck up.
Why can't you just call it the Paul White Show?
Well,
basically they're trying to be R. Kelly. Basically, they're trying to be like R. Kelly here. You know, the whole where, you know, like
yeah.
with titles eyes, whatever.
Yeah, right.
That's what they're trying to do.
well,
It's worse. WWE Studio.
yeah, when you have WWE Studios, yeah, you know where that's heading.
Dude, the fact that WWE even has a studio is like, what the hell were these people smoking?
The fact that they decided to have his own show. Now here's what okay. This would have been better if this was Big Show and he actually had his family actually do a show and have Big Show come up with some creative shit, because I guarantee you Big Show probably would created something funny for himself and his family than what these motherfuckers would have done.
Yeah.
Like, wait, let me ask a question. Was there any like WWE references in the show? Like, let's say like there's a scene and he has like the WWE Championships. Like, man, I remember when I beat a certain beast in Madison Square Garden. Like, was there any like WWE reference there?
I only two episodes of it. Remember, there was some of him being aren't you Big Show from WWE? Remember? Something like that.
Okay. Was there any other WWE superstars there? Other wrestlers?
Well, there was supposed to be Rikishi, Marquette, and Mick Foley, of what I heard at the time. Again, I don't know. I don't know if in it says it or they're being on it. Let me see. Apparently, yeah, episode 6. Okay, so episode 6 they feature Kerry, Mick Foley, and Rikishi in the show, which I didn't get a chance to because I stopped at 2 because this show was so bad. It was bad. I couldn't anymore. It was not entertaining at all. It was garbage at the end of the day. And I'm saying myself, what Big Show's doing. This is what Big Show has been doing his way from WWE.
Hey, yo, man, he needs that WWE studio money.
Now, when it pertains to Jalen, when it pertains to the Paul White show, I don't think it would. People would have never really known. Like, if people would be like, "Hey, you guys seen the Paul White show?" Like, people would be like, "What's a Paul White show?" So, the Big Show, even though it's cheesy as fuck, it's corny. The Big Show as corny as it is, the Big Show makes sense. It makes sense.
This show doesn't even compare to Jesse. Hey, Jesse.
Oh, I love Jesse, bro. That was my show. Hey, Jesse.
That show's good.
Yo, I love that show. I love that show, man.
Yes.
Hey, Jesse. Woo.
There you go.
What?
Man, yo, it doesn't even compare to freaking Sweet Life on Deck.
Disney shows. Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
Montana was a better show than the Big Show show.
dude, the minute I saw the trailer for the Big Show show, I knew this was gonna be a failure.
And I was given the chance. Okay, let me watch this and see if I give it a chance. And after the 2 episodes, I stopped. Like, this is garbage.
Now, what was the third to last episode called? The third to last episode?
The
third to last one.
The Big Party.
After that.
After that was The Big Surprise.
Okay, my bad. Before the Big Party.
Okay, The Big Process.
The Big Success?
No, Process.
Okay, before Process.
Okay, The Big Sinkhole.
The Big what?
The Big Sinkhole.
The Big Sinkhole?
Yes.
Well, they were wrong there. What the fuck? What kind of episode? What kind of episode is that? The Big Sinkhole.
Here's what it says: a sinkhole near the girls' school caused a school to be closed. The girls have to hang out with their parents for the day. Big Show is going to do a cooking segment on TV with Lola, so that's his daughter. While Cassie takes JJ to her real estate agent, AC. Mandy's trying to string games how to get ahead on her personal pain, but ends up in a relationship with Taylor. Whoever it is, I don't care.
Well,
Now, when it comes to this, yeah, yeah, it's good.
But you know what? Now I'm curious. Is this still on Netflix,
Yes, it's still on Netflix.
bruh?
I remember the time, while I was watching it, I remember it was one of the top 10 trends on Netflix. And I see myself, why? It sucked.
Wait, it was top trending.
Yeah, it was one of the top 10 trending. And I'm like, why? It sucks. This show sucks.
Because it's WWE. That's why.
Other people
That's
thought
why
it was great.
trending.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about too. Like, people are so bored in this whole pandemic where they keep themselves quarantined, and they rather watch the Big Show. Hell, you might as
I
well.
think it's great.
Oh my god!
I'd rather watch the Batman and Robin movie over the Big Show show.
You know what's great shows to watch on Netflix? Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it's pretty.
I'd rather watch some anime or some freaking
Hell
Big
yeah,
Show
yeah,
show.
even that.
Hey, you know what? I'd rather watch freaking I'll watch freaking I'll watch anything, man. Just anything over the Big Show show. I can't even think of anything.
I'd rather watch some porn.
I mean,
Well, anyone would.
I'm with you there.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Did I say I'd rather watch Batman and Robin?
Yeah.
Yes. And that movie was not that good. But yeah, I would watch that.
Dude, George Clooney's Batman was terrible, but I'd rather watch that.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, of course it is.
But anyways, what pertains to Big Show, I mean, I would say I feel bad. I would say I feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's like he's got it made. It's whatever. It's not the end of the world. So what?
I thought that this was successful. Yeah, successful. I don't understand why you think it will be successful because at the end of the day, it's run by WWE Studios.
Exactly. Now, like I said already, if it had Big Show done the creative, like if he done the shows for himself, of course he would have help, but like he would come up with ideas of what kind of episodes. I guarantee you, it would be a lot better than anything WWE these people even think about producing.
Just imagine if we had an episode. Just imagine if they had an episode of the Big Show show called The Chaperone.
The Chaperone.
Oh God!
And then Triple H guest stars.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised they have the Big Chaperone. I'm surprised they have on that episode on.
I guarantee you, Big Show would be a more entertaining chaperone than fucking Triple H was.
I agree.
You know what's crazy though? I think Chaperone was actually in Netflix once.
Yeah, what was before? Even John Cena's movie Legendary, which I understand why he's in that movie because he's about wrestling and he doesn't know anything about any wrestling holes and everything. Freaking
I thought it was great.
Him Legendary I'm sure a film with Danny Glover. You fucking kidding me?
Oh, that's just terrible.
That was the greatest show.
Compared to where it tends to act, Dan Glover beats John Cena by a mile in acting, which is why Dan is always looked as one of the best actors out there. And John Cena, ain't no best actor. In fact, he's one of the worst. I watched Bumblebee, by the way. I love Bumblebee. The only thing I didn't like about Cena. Poor cat.
Yeah. But yeah, as far as Big Show, the Big show, I mean, I didn't give a fuck about watching it anyway, so I don't really care.
Oh my god. Yeah, don't care. Don't bother. It was trash from the very beginning. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking at the time.
Yeah,
I
so
lost brain cells there. The more than me drinking beer.
drinking beer. But yeah, as far as it being canceled, I mean, I'm not really surprised. Nor do I care anyway. So I mean,
I am. It was the top trending Netflix show ever.
well, it said one of the top 10, but yeah. Either way,
at the time I was watching it, I remember it was around that top 20.
yeah, it was probably because it first started. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
first couple episodes, like, okay, let's see what this shit's about, and then after that, it was just like,
Yeah, that people stopped watching because they knew it was trash.
Man, they should have got no taste.
you know what they could have done was like, if they were to do the Big Show, again, as corny as it is,
Oh my god.
kind of have it be like Hogan Knows Best, and then be like a sitcom at the same time, like be a mixture,
Like a reality show.
or like a reality show / sitcom.
Really nice.
Like have Big Show turn heel on his family.
Well, not. They would never do that.
Well, actually, that very great because Big Show was turns the time.
That actually be a funny episode if they actually did that on the Big Show show. He turns heel on his own family.
Well, he turns.
The big turn.
He turns every time.
The big turn.
The big turn.
Yeah.
The big turn. You know what? If they did that, you know what? I think I'm gonna like this show. I'm good.
As long as it's not WWE produced, I'm good. So.
Didn't they have Jaleel
By the way,
White
I
in the
was
episode?
here for this thing. I want
Yeah.
to say to you were right about the show.
The Big Show. Again, like if I was Big Show, I'd be like, you know what? Let me do my own sitcom, because Big Show, he's an entertaining guy. What do you want?
he's funny.
If it was him doing this, the WWE's be behind this, I probably would liked it.
You know what's funny thing I've seen from Big Show?
What?
You remember when Roman Reigns and Big Show was facing each other? And it was in a pay-per-view, right? And then Big Show, he was on top rope and he landed on his nuts. His scream.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
And then Roman was even laughing too. That's what made it even funnier. Roman was laughing. Oh my god, his scream was funny.
Was that Extreme Rules?
I think it was Extreme Rules. I think it was.
That's my standing.
But that was too funny, bro.
I thought it was funny when the Big Show was dressing up in all these characters back in the 2000s. He dressed up as Hulk Hogan.
Big Show made that, man. That time, he's entertaining. He's like, I'm entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember just thinking about now when Big Show was impersonating DDP.
Oh man.
With his fake ass teeth and his fake ass white teeth.
Nah, didn't Big Show impersonate Booker T?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I remember. Dude, even Coach Mill was laughing.
Yeah.
Bro, Big Show was funny, man. If you actually give him some material, I mean, if you actually let him do his own thing, he's funny.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, let him do his own thing. Instead of having to be, always get involved in everything.
They gotta have the money, man.
That'd be funny. Like Big Show is in one of these meetings, right, about the show, and then they're like, "All right, so show, we're thinking about doing this, this show called the Big Show Show, And Big Show's like, okay, it's kind of cool, it's kind of corny, but I'll give it a try. And then and they'd be like, but WWE's gonna take part in this. Big Show was probably thinking himself, oh shit.
Well, there you go.
All right. Let's continue on then. All right, so we got let's see.
Let's get this on the third party that man did.
Yeah, what's going with that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you heard about this before. The man, out of the blue, also, out of nowhere, is the third party rules for the wrestlers that are on contract with the company, where it tends to be Twitch, Vimeo, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, what platform they can use to so hold as with the wrestler's name, the WE names, right? So it was because of him with AJ Styles, where he was on Twitch, but as AJ Styles, where he's asked questions, he's answering questions, and he basically said that he and besides holding Paul Heyman and everything, but the latest one was him talking about he called up 19 at the time, and obviously he's doing well because of that, and he's not on TV and he's an current champion. Yeah, even though I'm watching at the time, I always hear reports and always hear a few podcasts of reviews like, why he's not on SmackDown? Like he's supposed to be in the current champion, he's not on SmackDown, and then I guess because he's probably one of those people that called Paris, and he was. So AJ Styles on Twitch, then somehow WWE called him that and reported Vin, which this man what he did. So the big outburst of it at first was that WWE is going to own, not only obviously they do own the double names, but they also own their real names. They said that at first, and myself, but you do that. It reminds me when the Miz, cut that promo where it's Jim turning on him there, and like the whole thing of you may own the company and everything, blah, 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 but you don't own me. And I said, yeah, they do. You sign a contract, because they own you, because you work for. But the whole thing was about we own your names. Legally, you can't do that. It's not like that on the old days, I'm talking about the story days. I don't want to go too much of that. Anyways, so then they they backtracked it and it's like that's not what we actually meant. Like, that's what you did. You guys did. I didn't meant that. That's how you meant it, and that. So that to change it up a bit and say that if you guys listen all the things that we gave the whoever, well, I'm not going to say about AJ Styles, so WWE make AJ Styles. But I don't know the situation. But someone like Paige, Selena Vega, just to name a few. They use their WWE names, building platforms like like Reigns, like so retain the whole meal thing, you're making money, and they're making money by using the WWE names, since because we're going to difficult in this year, and so they are allowed to use their Twitter, Twitch, KO, and YouTube, but you can use your names, but you cannot use the names that WWE is basically your wrestling names in WWE. Otherwise, you'll be fined, you'll be suspended, or you'll be terminated.
That is so dumb. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. I agree with WWE with the whole. I agree with WWE wrestlers should not be in their wrestlers' names. We're just making money out of the company. where they're doing their whole things and all that. But also, I also disagree on where the whole thing of you know, thing with but they're supposed to be independent contractors, right? Yeah, independent contractors. See, this reminds me of CM Punk. Because he signed where he's an independent contractor, and they what that means you can use your name in Punk. It's to WWE own the name, but CM Punk, because he worked at WWE, he's like an independent contractor, so he could do things with accident permission. What potential he could do outside the company, and obviously they was like, no, you can't. But you let Brock Lesnar, do all these things, and Cena and Triple H, but you won't see CM Punk do it. So basically, the whole bottom line in this thing is that and then what Stephanie McMahon said, these our superstars are in the contractors. Oh, really, they are. So why they not allow to use the E names, to benefiting your companies, like for example, Gragger, his own YouTube channel, without approval or permission, whatever. But that's it's like doing this for fun. It had nothing to do with it, or taking himself over. So, and then when fans call, when fans call winner like doing this whole thing, because nobody wasn't doing it with them, and then when we call that, and like we want to should be getting to benefit from that one, and we should own everything. See, they want to own, if you're allowed to do all these things with your WWE name, then we want we want to own, we want to own that. Like again, like I did the Ryder, and the was that Ryder YouTube show. So basically that whole thing is the a mess when you think about it. Where it pertains to all at the time I was thinking myself, so they can't fund in the company, because obviously with the booking and everything of the characters and all that, dialogues, all the scripted roles and everything. But not only they can't have fun, in the company, but they can't have fun outside the company either, or doing their own. So as long as if you use your real names, it's your WWE name, you don't worry about that. But if you're missing WWE names, then WWE wants to share that money. Basically, WWE, it's been talked about this for years with Vince McMahon, with the guys past that left them, and the music names for other artists, to this man always hated that, and if this man always wanted to do something about that to never happen again, because he's been burned in the past before, and someone burned it like that again. But at the same time, these wrestlers, when they miss names, people need to remember all the names or where they came from, there to know who are, that way they get a big following for, but they go elsewhere. Other than having the name change, and like, wait, what's his last name, and who's he, what and everything, right? So basically, it's trying to take a lot of fun, all these people, like a Page, Sheamus, again, wherever they're using WWE games, what pertains to other platforms they use. So basically, either clarified it, but when they first announced it, it wasn't clarified until finally they clarified it. So yeah, that's basically what's going on with the whole situation now. I don't know how the talent are going to feel differently after that, but yeah, the company, they just take the fun right out of it. Everything that they do.
Yeah, that's why some people call WWE the prison.
So,
Mm-hmm. Really, he could fumble.
yeah, but I don't really got much to say. I mean, it's really no surprise at this point with this motherfucker.
Mm. And also, keep saying, remember All Out? He this Twitch account and he said it's approved by AEW. Basically, taking shots at WWE for at the whole debacle.
I think it's great.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what's not gonna be great. That fucking wedding. But anyway,
Oh god,
That would be great too.
it depends. It depends. It depends how they deliver of it.
yeah, yeah. If
but-
they make it, if they make it like entertaining, then okay.
Mhm.
Unlike
Miro was part of it now. But last time we saw Miro in a way segment, it was not good.
well, I mean,
And
you got
because he was in WWE, but still, that whole thing was a mess. It was a mess either way because Lana sucked.
and it made no sense. So it's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna. I already explained it at the time. I don't even give a fuck about rehashing that bullshit.
They did basically Dodgy Morgan. They did just reaction. That's all. That's why they did it.
But again, it made no fucking sense.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense at all.
Like you tell me, Lana cheated on Rusev for Lashley because Rusev cheated allegedly, right? Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
So you have no fucking proof, and he said that he did it. He already said that he didn't cheat, but you still cheated anyway. And then turns out you were cheating on both with Liv Morgan, another woman. Like what? So how is Lana the victim here?
I think it's great.
Yeah, WWE's garbage.
Well, she's the victim because Rusev wanted sex. Wanted sex all the time.
Yeah.
And yet kayfabe wise, you were banging fucking Lashley all the fucking time. So it made no fucking sense.
Yeah, either.
like you're seriously gonna look at Lashley and be like, Lashley and Lana together, be like, these guys never have sex. Like, come on, really?
They do.
Like, you're not gonna look at
Lana.
you're not gonna look at Lana and Lashley being a couple and be like, oh, they rarely ever have sex. It's like that's not believable.
Yes, it is.
Anyway,
but look, the whole thing with the whole third party thing, like saying that who can I give an example? Oh yeah, Down Jr. using the name Iron Man, within his YouTube channel or whatever platform he uses. And then Marvel or this, basically both companies caught wind of it, and they're like, yeah, you can't do that because you own Iron Man. Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Who did you say?
Robert Jr. represents being Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's a missing example of that. You can't do that. You're missing. And you own the name, so you can't do that. Unless we get share money, Iron Man is that's the name that we own. Kind of like what thing with Jack Sparrow, Captain Jack Sparrow. Refer to Johnny Depp. Other than that, the point is, it's just not fun anymore. They just suck the crowd of all people.
They've just sucked everything out of wrestling at this point. Next topic, or discuss some more.
Yeah, next topic. Yeah, next topic.
All right, let's go with Torres.
Torres. I don't know if you guys heard the news about Torres. She, her husband, and child, their child, they were had COVID-19. I don't know if they still have it, but they got COVID-19.
Oh man.
I should really open that up first, for to this show, but because that was just ago that, but hopefully everything's all right. So with with if it's shit on Instagram, talk about that experience about what happened. But it came out of like the whole thing with Dwayne and his family.
Right.
So yeah, hopefully everything's all right. COVID-19 is no joke, folks. No matter how you say it, it's not a big deal. Even Putin Donald Trump saying that at one point, it is a big deal for 2019. A lot of people have died from it, and hopefully everything gets better. But not just for each person in her family, but everyone else that going through this whole thing with COVID-19. Hope everything gets better.
Yep. Thoughts and prayers. All right. How many do we have left? All right, let's get to the releases and then Thunder Rosa as the main event.
All right. So we got some releases that happened. Releases that caught people off guard, but there's some releases that happened months because they were on furlough and they were told they'll be back. It gets better, but then they ended up not being coming back, and it's gonna be more of them too. But now here's what that's been announced. First, we get to AOP. Now AOP, one of them was injured. I forgot who it was. Either it was Razor or Akam that got hurt, but one of them was injured.
I think it was Akam.
Akam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard it was Akam. But yeah, so what happened when since one of the teams is injured, the other team doesn't get a team. Like for example, when it's the Uso Jimmy Uso being on, Jey Uso had nothing to do. So WWE decided, yeah, we're not gonna do anything with you. Stay in catering. Tight is catering. Tight is catering. I don't know if he was in catering, but who knows? Well, Akam being gone, your Rays aren't doing anything, so they can stay inside. Stay in his catering. So after Akam's been clear, and they're ready, and he's good to go to come back with Razor, the tag team AOP. It's like, yeah, really, guys, you're fired.
What the hell?
This is, you know what? But this is good because AOP, they were being treated jokes when they got to the roster.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, I know that they got othering away from them. It was working for them on NXT. They paired him with Drake Patrick, where people think it was going to be because Matt Drake, a small guy, and between these two guys are monsters, that towards him. It's going to be make them good. But then what happened at the first series? Drake pissed himself, and then AOP became laughing stock of it by being AOPP.
Wow.
And then when Mo got hurt, they were gone. They ended up in suit. So okay, what kind of gimmick is this gonna be? Like maybe mafia, whatever. Attacking mafia. And then and then they ended up being with Seth Rollins, but then again, then got hurt, and then here we are. And obviously they became champs, but let's face it, tag belts in WWE right now, they don't mean shit. Just ask FTR.
Yep.
But and here we are, AOP gone from WWE, so which means the 90 days clause are now in effect for them. So whenever their 90 clauses up or up, either they go to Impact, AEW, or maybe New Japan. It depends. By the time they're free to go anywhere, they go. This whole thing with the pandemic, that we're doing, people can finally go overseas, if they're allowed to, during that time. But which way, I just want to bring this up. Hero, not only was same with AW, he's also tried to be part of New Japan as well, which is great. I'm glad he's getting that opportunity to go there too, whenever they get a chance to. I would love to see Hero compete in Japan, outside of it, because I always talk to him, so it'll be great to see him in Japan, to see how he could a great worker in there, because he's a good wrestler. But anyways, so AOP are known as being the best tag team on NXT, tag team champions, and they were known to be being the modern day road warrior, while face paint and while the pads. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So any thoughts about the AOP guys?
At this point, good. Fuck the E. As long as you're not there anymore, fuck it, man. Make your money with this somewhere else in this worthless piece of shit company. So that's my overall thoughts on it.
Jordan?
Hopefully they'll go somewhere where they get treated right, and the fuck WWE.
Right.
You got anything?
Yeah,
Nick, you there? I guess we'll move on to the other guy released. Gerald Briscoe. And with Gerald Briscoe, he's fine with him being released, especially with him giving the calls that not gonna bring him back. So Gerald Briscoe was fine with him being released. Who's been the longest time, by the way, since I'm assuming since WrestleMania 1.
Wow.
But yeah, he's good. He's fine with this. He still wants to be in the opportunity to be in the business. But yeah, he still wants have it just won't be in B. So yeah, guys, Mark Rotunda, the father of Bray and Bo. Basically Bo and Bray Wyatt. He was one that got the furlough around the time they're screaming after, and with Rotunda, IRS was furloughed during today. The irony of that, because of his character, and now he's gone. He's not. It's been official now gone, and then we got another one, Sarah, who is better known to be Sarita. Sarita, from TNA, and she was brought to WWE for NXT as a trainer, and now she's gone.
Yeah, I remember her.
So we'll see where they go from there. Rotunda, Sarah Doc. Let's go from there. Obviously that way. Well, actually, we're sure. I think she's in the clear for the 90 days clause because on NXT, NXT doesn't get no 90 days no clause. Mark Rotunda, unfortunately, who was the main roster. He's gonna be waiting for 90 days unemployed until we're basically returns to the wrestling business until he goes elsewhere. Where that be, I don't know. It's up to him. But as far as Sarah Doc, hopefully she gets back into the ring. I don't know if she's retired, but if she is, and she still wants to be a trainer, AEW for you. Or you go back to wrestling. Up to her. And as far as more releases are yet to come. It's just been announced yet.
Wow.
And it's probably one on the people that were furloughed, months ago. But we'll see. And by the way, spoiler, it's not any wrestlers. AP was just was the only one so far.
All right, so main event time.
Main event time is Thunder Rosa. She was on Talking Jericho.
So what did Cobra Moon have to say?
Well, there was a mention of Cobra Moon on there too, which here we go. Rosa. When she first started, before she started all wrestling, she was as a hospital worker, and then after that, she grew up a wrestling fan. She was a small child in Tijuana, Mexico, and she's basically watched wrestling for a long time. A huge wrestling fan, but I could say you could see, she didn't want to be a wrestler, and she was not even that. Chance to doing tracks or playing basketball, whatever that. Or chance to before she got into didn't know that, and then she started training, and then based on her training, to she was talking with someone, you should try that, and she's like, but she's not she's not an athlete, and she bumps and everything, but then she started getting better at it, and then she started running back in 2014. From 2014 to now, makes it 6 years in the business, and during those 6 years, she caught fire on, especially in 2020. And I should go say a little bit in 2019 as well, because her in NWA, and people were all over the NWA saying it's better than AEW, blah 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 blah. Oh my god, ridiculous! Like, why does it have to be a competition? Oh, but anyways, so Thunder Rosa, she talks about she trained, and then she started going into stardom, which is over in Japan. She started getting on a little better, and then she did some producing in stardom, which stardom in Los Angeles, California. And we'll talk about later on, but I'm gonna mention right now, when she was hurt, at stardom, I think it was like a training or she suffered a concussion, and she was very, very sick because of that concussion. That she was when she was in the ambulance, she was puking, and basically she was not feeling well because of it. And nothing too. Before she got into her business, she was chance to start her training. she wasn't in the shape. Not saying she was fat or anything, but she was. I guess pertains to wasn't like in the best shape pertains to being to be a wrestler.
Yeah,
Like in wrestling shape.
cardio and conditioning wise, she was not in the best shape.
Yes, that's exactly what she referred to. Yeah. So she was sick, and during her time being sick, she was being taken by this doctor and a nurse, and this nurse ended up being Kimura, and she was 15 at the time. I believe she was 15 or 14 at the time. I'm talking about Hana Kimura, who was so young at the time. And about how basically talks about how Kimura was very bubbly, with she was down to earth type of woman, lovely, nice, humble. And when it pertains to her humor is funny. I'm hungry. It was not. It was something that she said. Basically, in a joyful way, not in a I'm fucking hungry. Let's go for it. Not angry or anything.
Yeah.
Hamura is not that type of person that's angry. And Thunder Rosa's that when she was hanging out with her, for the time, never saw her in a bad mood. Never in a sense of her having a bad bad. She was always nice. And you look back at it, we think about it. It's so happened with her at her what she did to herself that took out that when she took her own life. So so basically she talked about the whole where when she saw pictures of Hana Kimura cutting her up and everything, and she it's like she regret. She didn't say the word regret, but like she regretted calling her to just say something to her. If you need to talk to someone, and everything. But it's but Hana Kimura, she's not going to Rosa saying Rosa saying as a listener, it's not that she's going to do anyways. She was overseas in Japan, doing this whole thing where like it's but we're quarantined. She's basically about over there with her cat. Like it's really nothing anyone can do anyways. But she feel like she still should have contact her because they were close friends, and she wanted her out because when the Rose was sick and ill, Hana Kimura was there because she was a nurse, and she felt like she wanted to return her favor by trying to help her out too. And that's basically she basically saying that she regrets. Like I said, she didn't do the work, but she in my mind thinking myself, she probably regretted herself not helping out, helping her at that time. Even though they were far away, I feel like she could have helped her. And it's unfortunate what happened with her. 22. Obviously we talked about Hong Kong before. Back the whole situation, about the whole thing with the these those on Twitter went after her. Because it showed that she didn't that whole thing. She talks about the person that had a YouTube channel. I don't know if he still got a YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy who's on Twitter. All these nasty things about her, saying just kill yourself in there, blah blah blah, whatever. She talks about what she saw on YouTube. This person on YouTube, and after hearing about what happened on Kimura with her passing, he celebrated her death.
Wow.
Whoa.
If only, he could get the Japanese mafia to somehow come overseas and find his and basically take care of him.
Yeah,
At
fuck
point,
this piece of shit.
at this point, fuck this shit.
Ridiculous.
But the person they could get away with it because you know. But anyways, but that's to what was another thing for that. But it was nice to hear that Thunder Rosa talk about Hana Kimura. Hana Kimura just went away from us too soon, especially when she was to be one of the biggest stars pro wrestling. But anyway, so but basically that was safe later, like later on in the podcast of it, like almost like to the near end. But continuing, so now we get to the part where she was Ramon from Lucha Underground. She talks about how there were 5 writers on the show. And I said, wait a minute, writers? I heard that time was 2 writers. So yeah, there's more than 2 writers on at the time, Lucha Underground. So Ramon basically was supposed to be a slithering snake, with the reptile tribes. Obviously, she was working with guys like Mysterio Jr., Prince Puma, now Ricochet, and just saying. And obviously, when we just Lucha Underground, you got guys like Pentagon Jr., Ray Phoenix, that was there as well. And you also have a shop who is called Isaiah Scott, who's in WWE, and yeah, but versus Lucha Bros, they were now attacking on Lucha Underground. But
I didn't even know they were.
Yeah, that's the thing too. We didn't know they were brothers until we found out later on.
I didn't know until I found out on Impact.
Yeah, basically, but so yeah, after Lucha Bros, they ended up being Impact, and then now in AEW, you had Cobra Moon working with Luchasaurus, who was he had a name in Lucha Underground. I don't remember what the name was, but do you remember the name?
Yeah, it was Vibora.
Yeah, Vibora. V was his name. Yeah, so basically Vibora was the name of Luchasaurus before he became Luchasaurus. And the only reason why I call Luchasaurus is because of the fans. The fans were chanting Luchasaurus to Vibora on the shows of Lucha Underground. And from there, that it caught fire with the whole Luchasaurus chant, and then he stuck with it. He stuck the name Luchasaurus after he was gone on Lucha Underground because he was beheaded.
That was stupid.
No, that was wait a minute. This is over in Lucha Underground, and they did a segment where Johnny Mundo showed up. He beheaded Bora, and someone, wait a minute, what the fuck? What? Wait, what's his name? Is that it? He's dead? Like, what? Wait a minute, this guy's supposed to and then found out why, because he won, I think he won a part of Illusion in more. I think I'm assuming. I remember anything about it when I heard of it. They said to kill him off. One more over guy you got in Lucha Underground, you kill him off. But anyways, yeah, but that's basically where Luchasaurus came from, because of the crowds chanting Luchasaurus, and now here you have Luchasaurus in AEW. Okay, same thing. But yeah, okay. So Cobra Moon, I said she basically said that the whole moon thing. She said that that's the best they got for her. And I don't think she wasn't called Rosa yet, and that's part of the reason why they gave her the name Cobra Moon because she wasn't called Rosa at the time yet. But it said you gotta take this role, or else you won't get over, and won't get an opportunity on Underground. And she said she decided to take. Like I wasn't that big on Cobra Moon. I don't know what it's whatever, one of those things, you just gotta with, and in a way I thought it was entertaining. At the, this whole reptile tribe. I remember Jeremiah ends up being part of it too. Sami Callihan. Alright, Sami Callihan was part of Impact Wrestling now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about how she wanted to get a contract of Underground, along with everybody else that also wanted to, because for one thing, Lucha Underground was not another season, and there was no one of them be on the contract with them. They were like going to bring them back again. So the whole Fast Act law, and they would you see guys like King Quinn, who's now in the first as El Fantasma. Now he's called Santos Escobar, and he's cruiserweight champion.
Yep.
Elise, who's also part of the show too as well, and now she's in AEW. And then at that Rosa ends up part of the Indies. And by the way, fuck Johnny Ryan. Just
Yes. Yeah.
And also Escalicious, United Kiss is part of AEW. Just want to put that there. She was also part of the I think she was also part of the classic lawsuit as well. But yeah, she ends up in the Indies, teamed up with Holiday when they went to Twisted Sisters, which was cool. Thunder Rosa, I'll get to that Thunder Rosa character later. But she ends up being in the Indies, and she got tired of wrestling Indies after that, and she's like, because she needed a job at this point, a better job, in the wrestling business. And this was a year ago, WWE. To try WWE, right? To try her, not her in as a wrestler, but to bring her in as a referee. The Rosa. Someone like a Rosa with her unique character, half the paint that she does, and you want her to come in as a referee.
And where's it at?
They want a WWE, the best option for them to come to WWE for a tryout is for her to be a referee. Even though her character, everything is her whole get up and everything, and her half face paint that she does, that's alone. That's you should go with flow, and run with, because we didn't create that whole thing. No, we're not going to do that. Instead, happy as a referee. And then, but the Rosa was being positive in this one. She's like, it's like, I don't care. I want a job, and they get on a big platform. They call. So during that time, I called for someone for who it was. Since her, you guys start your training of MMA, and basically said that's a point. It's insane. I should not something to eat. And then she told me, I'll take a pass. And she won't do her MMA thing. And she did lose her fight, but she did go distance though in the fight. And I did give her credit for that in that fight. And NWA, they show they show. I remember they show like a so the fight cover from the show, and they talk about her being in the fight, and she, but she lost. She still ended up being a badass chick, for lasting that long. And I thought she, yeah, she got her ass kicked a little bit, but she held her own in the fight. At the end of the day, she didn't tap out, she didn't get knocked out. She held her own in the fight. And she obviously she learned some strength too as well. But but at the end of the day, she should start training on that year in 2019. And then obviously she ends up being her NWA, and from there I'm like, oh, here we go, Thunder Rosa, here we go. And from there, she succeeded in NWA. Now they put her with Molly Bell, which I don't understand. And then they pair her, and then also Melina comes in, and they end up appearing. I was like, okay, it's getting better, but Thunder Rosa will be her own because how she the way she carries herself and everything. It's sense for Thunder Rosa to be her own person, instead of being in the faction. And then they got away from that, but it took a while though. She ends up being a women's world champion against Allison Kay, who we know at the time was again. What was Allison Kay's name in TNA? Was it Sienna?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember from but but we know who Allison Kay is. Allison Kay, who also has trained MMA as well.
Yeah, Sienna.
Yes, yeah. But yeah, just that alone with the Rosa versus Allison Kay, watching two of the matches for title, for the end of women's title, it was they were great matches. She also put the her in the title, against Allison Kay was one of her favorite matches that she had, and that match was great. It was a great match, and that this was months ago. And it's unfortunate for being NWA champion, because months later, pandemic came around and changed everything. And like, damn, I feel bad for her because she getting her feet off the ground of the NWA Women's Champion and being one of the best women's wrestlers. And then COVID-19 came around, the pandemic changed that and lowered her momentum down until finally AEW worked things out in NWA to bring in the Rosa, and from there her momentum got back up right again. God. So she talks. Now we talk about her character, the Rosa. What's behind the Rosa character? With the whole half paint that she's got. And she talks about how Don Rosa came from Lucha Extreme, or for routines too. Also, and Don Rosa is for the Latino community, Latino community, and basically her paint. And I know why she's going on her face paint too. But, the way it looks too, because it's part of the Latino culture. And I've seen someone that before too. For example, Shelly Martinez. I said it wasn't half. It wasn't half face paint. It was her face doing that. It's part of the Latino culture. And especially she's after the whole concussion too as well. She's a character out, and that actor for the Rose is that type of character that she needs to get over, and it did. And she talks about how when she was 8 years old, she watched wrestling with her grandpa. And one day, her grandpa started watching wrestling. Then he had a heart attack while watching wrestling, and unfortunately he died. And says the Day of the Dead was meant for you to become a wrestler because it's your destiny for what happened. you're sending ancestors who passed. You're bringing them to life, and that's the character behind the Rosa character. And then after talking about the whole thing about the Rosa character, she talks about how she also fight for the causes. That, which it was playing in Talking Gerald show. What cause that she fights for. And that is a good cause too. But and then she's starting getting basically come to the end of this podcast. She gets emotional. Talking about how she sacrificed a lot for her family and everything to begin this business. And as she was getting emotional with it, I ain't gonna lie, I shed a little bit of tears for her. Oh my God, this Thunder Rosa, she is legit. Right there, it was really emotional from there, and from there, I was thinking in my head, fuck Blanchard. You want to talk about a women's wrestler, that can change to the wrestling industry. If they give her that chance, these gives her a chance. Thunder Rosa is that woman to be one of the best wrestlers to get behind. For someone to you want to inspire you want someone to inspire you. Look at Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, and that was and there's a lot of things that she's talked about too as well. We're talking Jericho, with Jericho on the show. But it's basically what it was, and yes, I'm fully behind the Rosa. That what she's doing, and I'll be on this coming Wednesday or Thursday, whichever it is, because we don't know for sure until we find out. Looking check up some updates online, because the NBA schedule just fucking it up for AEW again.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Thunder Rosa. Yes, I'm looking forward this week on Dynamite. Thunder Rosa defending her NBA Women's Championship title against Eva Lise. And these two girls, they had this before, back in Ladies Night Out. I can't remember, it was either 3 or number 4 or 5. I can't remember from back of my head. I believe it was 4 or 5. Those two. But I remember number 3 was even Kiera Hogan. But yeah, Rosa versus Lise, I can't wait to see their match. It could be different now than before, because Thunder Rosa has improved a lot, and she's only been in this for 6 years, and she's already picking up and everything. And she also says she wants to be known as the best wrestler in the world, best wrestler, not the best women's wrestler, but the best wrestler in the world, and to be remembered and be talked like a Hulk Hogan, Cold, or Rock. Not saying that she's an ego,
but she wants to.
How I'm gonna listen to her on this podcast. Yeah. Basically, she wants to be remembered like how I remember Hulk Hogan, Rock, and Austin. Not the whole thing where they're overrated and blah blah. Not like not that. Basically, she sounds like she doesn't have any ego. She doesn't sound spoiled. She sounds entitled. When you listen to her on this this Talking Circle podcast, she doesn't sound any. It doesn't like she wants to be it's all about like with Chef Flair and with Test Manager and a few others that feel like they're entitled, that they deserve everything. Thunder Rosa, she rotates to for opportunities to be rotates to whatever opportunities that that she wants to get. She's gonna wait the opportunity for for them to call her, because she's not gonna she's not going to call because basically she's not that she's not that person say, can I have a job and blah blah blah. No, if you have something for her, contact her, and she's interested, she'll let you know. So yeah, basically the podcast wasn't more she had with Jericho, and I thought it was great. Not being accountable with that. I think it's great. And Thunder Rosa, she's one of the best women's wrestlers up there, who wants to be known as just to be known as the best wrestler.
Good shit.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So basically, if you have something for her, contact her. Basically, you're saying she's not a slurper.
Yes.
All right, before we head out, I got something to address here. That just recently popped up a few minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
So Sami Zayn suggests eliminating the national anthem from all sporting events to remove politics.
I've seen that, and how I feel about that, I say he's not wrong.
There was quite a stir when the NFL sign of solidarity was met with boos. Titus O'Neil was not shy about speaking out against that situation. He called those fans a disgrace. Sami Zayn has a way to remedy it, but it might not be desired for some people. The self-proclaimed IC champions are just that fans want to take politics out of sports, and they need to get away with the idea. Zayn threw out the idea that all military ceremonies and the national anthem should be nixed as well. If we wish to keep politics out of sports, that also means no longer playing the national anthem, and suspending any and all military ceremonies from all sporting events.
Yeah, I agree with that national anthem part, but the military thing is like, nah, bro.
This is where he loses me. Sami Zayn is no stranger to controversy that suggests it's likely given to receive few negative remarks. No shit. This might be Sami Zayn drumming up more heat for himself, but odds are at least a part of him thinks this sounds like a good idea. And that's pretty much what it is. So you're telling me we need to get rid of the ceremonies. Although this whole thing with this whole BLM stuff, with this whole Jacob Blake stuff, and this is. I really don't get this shit. So, because people are disagreeing when it comes not for the protesting, not for putting somebody's name on a helmet or this and the other. But my issue is how they're glorifying criminals.
Yeah.
So Sami Zayn, what you're telling me is because these guys are glorifying a criminal and people disagree with it. Oh, well, if we can't talk about it, the killings of black men or whatever the case you were trying to say there. We can't do ceremonies for the military. It's like, are you?
It's weird.
Robert, your thoughts?
So basically, it's because of the whole Ty's Hill thing. Sami Zayn decided to jump on the bandwagon. Is that basically what this all is about?
Yeah, because Titus, Titus speaking about the whole thing, and then I guess Sami Zayn decided to just pretty much talk about it too.
Oh my god. Well, Zayn, he's known to speak out about this too in the past. Not just because of the whole the whole thing that was going on with the Black Lives Matter, but other things too. Versus Donald Trump. So
Yeah, it just popped up on my feed. So
yeah, so it's nothing new to me with Sami Zayn. And on top of this thing with limited national anthems from all 14 events. Well, I guess next Super Bowl, no more national anthems then. So any plans for any singers singing national anthem for Super Bowl next season? Forget about it. We're not getting that. And then all it pertains to the World Series 2 coming up. Forget about that too. And pertains on the All Stars, that whole thing. Forget that too. And pertains to WrestleMania, where pertains to the doing the national anthems. Forget that too. Yeah, every other sport events. Yeah, forget about all that. No more national anthems. No more all that because because everything has been going on. So yeah, no more of that.
Hey guys, I'm gonna call it a night here.
All right, Nick.
yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
all gonna call it too. But yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna be done too.
Good night, guys.
good night.
Beat it.
Beat it.
That was
Yeah. There you go.
Good night.
Good night, Nick. But yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It is. It's ridiculous at this point. But the whole kneeling thing as well. Like, come on, man.
It's like I don't mind people taking a stand for something, but you're taking a stand for the wrong fucking cause. Yeah. I got nothing else to say.
So yeah, but another positive thing here. If you haven't checked out JERICHO featured Rosa, it's only, like I said, it's only an hour. Take a listen to it. It's gonna be very interesting to listen to Thunder Rosa. About everything she's been through. Before she got into wrestling, and then when she got into wrestling, everything that she talked about here, it was very interesting to hear. It was pretty good.
All right, guys. So yeah, that's it for the Asylum show. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Hope you guys had a good one. Next up will be Impact Wrestling. I'm gonna say AEW. I won't be available again this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might be late for Impact again that day too. Yeah, because these hours, yeah, I've been getting out of work when it comes to those days 30 minutes before the show starts. It's like, man, that's what's kind of annoying right now. But still, I'll still, show up. So,
all right.
But anyways, that's pretty much what I gotta say. Thank you guys for tuning in, and see you guys in the next couple of days.
Take care.